Happy Friday, happy mommy parole weekend, 7 a.m. So I had a pretty nutty week because it was my 5-year YouTube extravaganza celebration giveaway week or whatever. And so I was brutally unprepared and every day I had a lot of work to do. So it's a long week. I actually had social plans last night, Thursday. I had to cancel them and I was asleep by 9 o'clock, which is why my face is swollen. Anytime, and I feel like this is almost like, I don't know, some sort of physiological punishment, because anytime I'm tired and I actually treat myself to sleep, I wake up looking like a toad. Anyone else can sympathize? Toad face? Can we talk about how many of you are gonna feel personally victimized by my nail polish color? I told my 3-year-old, hey buddy, can you pick out mommy's nail polish? Why? Of all the colors he could have picked, highlighter yellow was his choice. It's kind of growing on me because it makes me look like 42 shades tanner. But it's a little, like, you guys, I can't show you how bright it actually is. It's a salt. It looks like a highlighter. Okay, anyway, this is the first vlog with my new hair. I went to Katie to have my hair lightened. Now we're like in full on Jessica Alba mode. It is 7 o'clock. This weekend is gonna be so much fun. So I'm actually getting ready right now because at 8 o'clock, my son is getting an award at his school, so I have to go be there for that. At 9:30, 5 of us are going to Six Flags, Sans children. Yes! You heard it here first. Mom's gone wild at Six Flags in Arlington. Well, except one of us. Veto's not a mom yet, but been around us long enough where she knows the drill. So yeah, we got season passes. It was Nusha's idea. She's like, why don't we get season passes? The boys will be home. She has 2 sons, same ages as mine. She's like, why don't we get season passes? And that way, you know, we can go wear them out, like tire them out this summer. She's like, but just for quality control reasons and, you know, research purposes, we should probably go there first without them, just to make sure everything works properly. I made up that part, but it's so much fun. I was like, I'm sorry, are you trying to be my best friend or something? Because that's a genius idea. So yeah, we got a busy day today. I left you guys on a cliffhanger last weekend, and it wasn't meant to be a suspenseful, like, oh my God, this is so mysterious. It was more like I got home late after having dinner with his dad, and I forgot to film an outro. But because so much time has passed since the Blake Shelton to my Gwen Stefani has been in my life, the update is he died. You guys, I have to go to a curandera and get a limpia, I swear to God. Like, I have to get someone to rub like a raw egg all over me and like do some sage cleanse and stuff because something's happening. But you know what? This has happened before. Where this has happened maybe like 2 or 3 times in the year that I've been dating, where I meet someone that I really, really like, and we kind of get the ball rolling and we're both like, yeah, I really like you, and everything's going really great and really smooth. But then all of a sudden, I think feelings get real and people get scared. And when you are someone that, I've come to the conclusion that maybe I'm attracted to the same type of personality traits, like the same type of character traits, where they have their stuff together in all aspects of life. And since I tend to gravitate towards alpha males that aren't very self-aware with their feelings, when it comes down to the topic of feelings, it's a little bit harder. It's a little bit scarier. And if you guys realize, the guys that I date are usually a little bit older than I am, usually divorced or never been married. You know, it's just, as much as I thought I had maybe an open mind about the type of men I choose, I think it has a lot more to do with not what they look like, because none of them look like each other. Like, I don't have a type. I just go out with someone that makes me laugh and I feel treats me right. It has a lot to do with the inside, you know? And so, like I told you guys, that the guys that I pick are very like man's men, you know, like brawny man, feelings are for wimps type guys. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, well, I'm the most feeling in tuned person ever. So when things get really real, it's a little scary, I think. Anyway, I'm a firm believer that things that start fast usually end fast. Surprisingly, I married my ex-husband after 6 months of knowing him, and we were together for about 8 years. So, you know, it's case by case, but yeah, the Blake Shelton to my Gwen Stefani died. The worst part is for me with this digital dating era is that people don't communicate anymore. So for example, I told you guys in last vlog, I need to put this phone down because my arm is like, it's starting to jiggle a little bit. Okay, so in the previous vlog that I told you guys not to watch and you guys didn't follow my directions, where I was basically just talking, I said, you know, two things. Things that start fast and fast. And for me, it's very easy to get over a breakup or like getting rid of someone in my life, because if someone expresses to me, hey, by the way, I don't like you, or I don't want to see you anymore, or I think you're annoying, or it's not going to work. If someone expresses to me the fact that they don't want me to be a part of their life, I'm over it. That's as easy as it is. Like, I get sad for a little bit. Can I help you? But can I help you right now? Do you need something? Yeah, so if someone expresses to me like, oh, hey, you know what? I'm not really feeling it. I'm like, okay, cool. Nice, thanks, you know? And you have a reason to, see what I'm talking about? You have a reason to move on, right? The reason is there's no place for you there. Keep it moving. But when someone just disappears, first of all, it hurts my feelings because I'm like, wow, okay, so I didn't even deserve an explanation. And I hate the word deserve, by the way. You don't think I should have gotten an explanation? I mean, it's not like we didn't spend a lot of time together. So that part is hard for me to swallow. The other part that's hard for me to swallow is, look, I'm getting my teary eyes again because I just woke up. We know the drill, okay? The other part that's hard for me to swallow is I don't need a reason. If you tell me, hey, I don't want to see you again, I'm not going to ask you why. I'm going to say, okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. But if you just disappear on me, then I want to know the reason. I'm like, oh man, what is it? Was it that? Was it this? Was it that? Was it the yellow skirt? Had to have been the yellow skirt. Had to have been my Snow White outfit, right? And so your mind goes there. I don't need a reason. I just need someone to tell me, hey, by the way, I'm moving on. And then I'm like, okay, cool. And that's it. I'm good. But yeah, the hardest part for me with digital dating is this whole principle of ghosting or submarining, where someone will just vanish. They'll just completely vanish. And so I always joke about it with my friends where I'm like, oh, he died. Like, I mean, that's the only explanation why it could, because why would a full-grown adult just disappear? He must have died. Oh man, should I send flowers? So it's become like a joke. Or you have the guys that submarine. I have a guy that does that to me right now. And he actually has the audacity to like sass me about it when he comes back. And I'm like, but you ghosted me and now you're coming back. And when I'm like, oh, who are you? Because I erased your phone number out of my book. You have the nerve to sass me? You just stopped talking to me. I'm very confused right now. Aren't you? You're confused too, right? You want to show me your haircut? Show me your back rolls. Look at those nice, delicious, shiny back rolls. Are you so handsome? Yes, you are. Anyway, so that's the status of my life, is nothing. Blake Shelton died. Anyway, I'm not trying to be facetious or sarcastic. I'm really okay with the whole idea. I've gotten used to it. You know, you get used to it after a year of online dating and getting to know that this is the dating culture nowadays. I'm not justifying it. I think it's atrocious behavior. I think it's disrespectful. I think I want to go back and talk to a few moms and be like, whoa, what's going on here? At what point in life did they make the wrong turn and turn into a douche canoe? Okay, so 8 o'clock, my son's getting an award. 9:30, Mom's Gone Wild in Six Flags, at Six Flags. And then I actually may have a first date tonight. I haven't confirmed because I'm not that girl. I always say I'm not that girl. That should be on a shirt and a mug, you guys. I'm not that girl. I haven't confirmed, but I think I might have a first date. A lot of you guys ask me, how I meet guys. It's hard because I work from home and I'm a stay-at-home mom during the week and then I work on the weekends. So it's not like I'm gonna go flirt at my son's school or I'm gonna go pick up dudes at martial arts, right? So usually if I'm like, okay, I'm in a good place, I think I want to date again, I'll download Bumble. And then since I worked with Match, the dating website, match.com, there's always that option. But I don't know. It's fun to have social plans. That loud chewing you hear. Oh, I actually talk about this a lot and everyone still seems to ask me about it. I've linked it before. Anytime you hear loud chewing, it's Ernesta on her anxiety bone. These are called Benabones, and I've shown them to you in vlogs before. I've linked them before, but I'm gonna show them to you guys again because it's conveniently around right now. But Ernesta is my cattle dog, Australian cattle dog. She's a healer. She is a dog that was brutalized and it ran away. I rescued her. And she suffers from anxiety because she's very high energy. So, you know, we play in the backyard a lot. I put her on my treadmill to walk. She jumps on the trampoline. You know, we play fetch for like an hour. My God, that's probably why I have like Michelle Obama arms. But she has a lot of energy and a lot of anxiety because of her abuse. So I got her these bones. They're called Benabones, and they're not rawhide. They really help her with her energy, especially when I'm not here and she's by herself. So let me show you. Can you show me your bone? Show me your bone. Thank you. So they come in different shapes. This is the wishbone, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's really hard. There's the wishbone, and there's the one that has handles on it. Let me show you guys. This is Ernesta's room. There's two other shapes that she really likes. There's this one, it has handles, but once it starts to get really torn like this, I get nervous that it's gonna hurt her mouth, so I just throw them away and buy a new one. And this is the other one. You could put like a treat or something in here. I don't. She's just satisfied with the actual bone itself. And I order mine from Chewy because they send them to you every so often. Like, so if you forget to order things, especially with her, this isn't something I can go without. She needs it. It's part of her therapy. And so I order them from Chewy, and I can actually schedule the deliveries every 2 to 3 months. You like your bone? You have so many. You have so many bones. Yes, you do. You have so many bones. Yes, you do, Mama. Yes, you do, Mama. Oh, by the way, this candle from Bath & Body Works, you guys, holy moly. It's the pistache body cream, boyfriend butter, or whatever. It's the same scent. It's amazing. Okay, so now we're gonna make coffee, and we're gonna do it in my cute little Miss Coffee Break mug. How cute is that? Yes, that is me. That is in fact me. I have this collaboration out right now with As of Latte, which is one of my coffee retailer, coffee merchandise e-tailers. It's an online only. They have a lot of my really awesome, funny, punny coffee t-shirts. And so we decided to do a little collaboration together, and I'm kind of super excited about it. So, yeah, how cute is that? Isn't that the best? I really like it. They have some of my favorite mugs too. Let me see if they're clean. Here's one. It's 5 a.m. somewhere. And then there's another one, I think, somewhere in here, but pardon the mess. Do you want to say hello to everybody? Huh? Again? Again with your soft little haircut? All right, you guys, so that's it for this long introduction. I have to get ready for this little award ceremony. I'm so proud of my boy. I told you guys in the last vlog, there's a conversation that I want to have with you guys. I want to pontificate about something, and maybe it won't be well received, maybe it will, but the reason, I guess I'll just tell you what it's about, but we won't talk about it right now because my camera will probably overheat. I get a ton of emails, tweets, direct messages. I mean, any form of way you guys can communicate with me, even written letters, questions about relationship advice or divorce. You know, I'm in this relationship, blah, blah, blah. Should I get divorced? Should I do this? Should I break up with him? I can't get over a breakup. All these questions about divorce and breakup. You guys, I have a failed marriage. I'm not the person you want to be getting advice from. You know, this is one of those things that whether you're friend or family or acquaintance, if someone ever comes to me and says, you know, I'm contemplating divorce, what should I do? All I can say, and all I do say for those that are in my life, is I know my story, and I know why I did it, and I know what happened in my life. And I took the measures to improve my life and my son's lives. I can't give you advice on yours, you know? So we'll talk about that later, but yeah, my Mr. Coffee fake Keurig really loves to steal the show. Anyway, I guess the whole point of it was, I'm not trying to ignore your messages or your direct messages or your emails or stuff like that. That's a lot of responsibility to put on somebody, you know? And as much as I love you guys and as much as I care about you, I trust that we as humans know in our hearts what the best decision is. We know in our hearts what we need to do. After this conversation, I don't even know if we actually need to have this talk. Yeah, so I don't think I'm the right person for you for that type of advice. You know, I had a pretty tough childhood growing up, not from family or stuff like that, just from kids in school and being bullied and things like that. And it really gave me a clean disposition on humans and our behavior. And I make the choice every day to stay positive, and I make the choice every day to see the good in others, and I make the choice every day to smile and to find something to look forward to. I think that there is an innate good in people, but I also feel that we make choices. And in that moment in time, whether it's an affair or abuse or drugs or fraud, at that moment in time, it was the right choice for that person. And I will never, ever judge someone for a choice that they made in a moment in time where they thought it was a good choice. So you know your story, you know what you want out of life. And I've told you guys before, we're here for a good time, not a long time. And a lot of you haven't picked up that it's actually a country song. It's a quote from a George Strait song, but we're not. You have one life, you know, and don't be uncomfortable wearing that bikini, and don't be scared to pull the trigger on ending an abusive relationship, and don't be scared to be broke for a few months because, you know, your partner was the breadwinner, and don't be scared to tell someone, I don't like when you speak to me that way, it hurts my feelings, you know, and if you're in a job that you don't like and you want to, you know, go back to school and do, like, don't be scared. You can't live your life with these wasted feelings of fear or anxiety when you could just be living your life. So if you've ever sent me a message, a direct message, an email or something asking me for advice over a relationship, I did ignore it. But I did ignore it because that's a big responsibility, and I trust you guys that you know in your heart what the right choice for you is. And I think the number one question is, how do you know when it's time to get divorced? And my answer is always the same. You just know. And you're just looking for someone to agree with you, you know? So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna drink my coffee. I gotta get ready. I'm probably gonna be late now. That was the conversation. As per usual, we can make it long and drawn out. I love you guys. Thank you for spending your weekends with me. This weekend's gonna be super fun. I probably won't bring my camera to Six Flags because there's gonna be a lot of banging around. But I'll for sure let you guys know how it's going, and maybe I'll do something on my Instagram. So I'll catch you guys later. Hey you guys, 9:30. Okay, so we are about to head out the door, but I wanted to show you guys my outfit of the day. Look at my face. I'm wearing that matte tinted sunscreen from Kula. I thought it would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys how awesome it is. So it just kind of does this blurring effect on the face, and it's from Kula, which is a healthier brand. Just kind of evens out your skin tone, but it really doesn't have that much tint to it as much as it does blur the face. Almost like, do you guys remember that product from L'Oreal that came out a few years ago? I think it's called Miracle Blur or something like that. It does that, where it kind of does those magical spheres on top of the skin that just blur out your face. I called my neighbor. My neighbor is one of those neighbors that you guys don't have anymore. You know, if you grew up in a small town where everyone's friends with each other and you cook each other dinner, and if your child is sick, they go buy you medicine, that's my neighbor. So she's always been really sweet to me and my family, and I actually texted her this morning. I was like, hey, do you know how to Dutch braid? Because I need something happening here. So she came over and like braided my hair in 5 minutes. One of the perks of having daughters, I guess, but I've never been good at braiding regardless. I mean, I'm a girl. Do you know how to braid? I've tried to watch YouTube videos. I suck. I'm not very good at them. But anyway, let me show you guys my outfit of the day. This is actually one of the shirts that I did in collaboration with As of Latte, but it's a regular t-shirt, and I just did like my Dani moves to it. So I turned it into a muscle tank, and then I also cut the bottom off a little bit And then I do a knot in the back. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then I also kind of shredded the back. Can you guys see that little detail in the back? It's pretty cool, right? So if you want to do that to a t-shirt, I would suggest getting 1 to 2 sizes bigger than the size you normally get so that you can actually get like the muscle tank effect. So you just cut off the sleeves, I slash the back, and then I do a little slit down the middle in the back, and that's how I do the little knotted section. These shorts are actually from American Eagle. They don't get to play much because they're a little short, but I just thought, you know what? We need to get our tan on. That's why I'm wearing a tank and shorts. And they're really comfortable because they're stretchy. They have that elastic material that you guys know I love. And then my little shoes, these are Nikes. And I'm actually wearing the Browning lotion. Do you guys remember that Browning lotion I hauled in my Ulta haul? Let me show you guys. Okay, so this is what I'm wearing on my legs right now. We're testing it out, see if it actually works. It's the Maui Bay Browning lotion with coconut oil. It doesn't set. It's coconut oil, does it ever? So I thought we could test it out. My legs look significantly darker just by the tint that it has. So hopefully it doesn't make a mess in my car or anywhere that I sit, or I don't slip off any roller coaster rides, because that would be a travesty. I don't know why I didn't think about doing this before, but that's my shirt. You see how I slashed it in the back, and then it also has that little knot in the back. It's a really small knot, so it's not gonna like bother me in the back. But look at my hair. How cute is that? She did such a good job. Anyway, so we are heading out the door 9:30. We're gonna pick up Nusha, and then we're gonna drive to Arlington to go to Six Flags and have some fun. Hashtag Mom's Gone Wild. Hey you guys, 11 o'clock. Hashtag Mom's Gone Wild. Say hello. This is us before the beer and before the funnel cake. We are, I will not confirm or deny that we got lost a couple times. And by we, I mean me, missed my exit maybe 17 times, a little bit. But we're actually about to enter the park. I've never been to this Six Flags. I used to only go to the one in California. I'm not sure I understand. So. Her Siri is Mexican racist, okay, you guys? That Siri, Mexican Siri. That was perfect. Anyway, so we're gonna have some fun. Look, there's ducks just walking around. Where? Did you, in that little...
They're crossing the road.
Yeah, they
are.
Across the road. They are, aren't they?
Yep.
They're so cute. These are the people we're hanging out with at Six Flags, you guys. And like 1 trillion school buses.
Funny thing.
Oh, I didn't even see that sticker. Wow, this car's a winner, you guys.
Oh God, I didn't.
Can we park next to them? We need to park next to them. Look, there's the ducks! There's the ducks! There's the ducks! Can you guys see the ducks? Look it! They're just living their best life. They're like, look at this Prius.
Ducks or gooses, man, they're huge.
Yeah, they're big and they're pretty. Look at that. They're looking at the cars too.
Food.
They're like, this is
Oh my
a
God, they're begging for food.
drug check, drug check, drug check. Do you see this, Sharon? Do you see this sticker on this car? Look at this car. Look at the brown one. You can see he's an attitude problem. They're so cute. All right, you guys, so we decided to ride this little swing, the Texas Sky. It's like a swing set. And we're like, yeah, the line's short. Whatever, just kill some time. I don't know if I'm sweating or if I pee. Let me just put it out there. It is ridiculous. This one right here?
I know, and we were the afraid one.
It's just a swing. It's not even a fun swing. And I had to ride by myself. I was so scared I couldn't scream. It was miserable. Like, go put me in all the roller coasters. That was horrible.
I was like, oh, the wind.
I thought I was dying. And then the wind picked up and I was like, do I hold on to my life or my sunglasses? I don't. 6:30. This is the face of death. Oh my gosh, what a day. It was so hot. We had so much fun though. It's fun to go somewhere like amusement park, a park, some like destination place without an actual plan. You guys know I'm not like the itinerary type. And all of us were just like, hey, let's just go with the flow, have fun. I think we got on like 4 rides maybe, but it's just way too hot. They actually were closing the park early today because it was grad night for the high school kids or high school seniors. And we got a little bit of traffic. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I have never in my life, and you guys have heard me talk about this before, I hate taking showers, right? Like I hate taking a shower. It feels like a chore, like a job. It's horrible. I have never longed and desired a shower so bad in my life like I do right now. That Maui Babe lotion has been on my legs all day, and I think it's at that point where it's like starting to pill because of all the dirt from the park. It's gross. Anyway, so 6:30, I'm gonna jump in the shower and we'll see what we get into later. What kind of trouble we're gonna get into. Probably a party with my pillow, let's be honest. Hey you guys, happy Saturday. It's 12:30. I have been doing nothing today, and I've purposely not vlogged because I'm really grumpy. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm getting my period, but I'm just super grumpy today. It's like those days where you don't really you're just like, I'm just grumpy, I'm over it. I'm grumpy, I'm just grumpy. Can I just be grumpy? Okay, like why are you looking at me like that? Like, everything annoys me, oh my gosh. And so I'm like, what's going on here? And usually when this happens, when I'm like inexplicably grumpy, it's something that bothered me that I didn't honor that it bothered me. I just kind of shoved it under the rug. And then it's like bothering me in my subconscious, you know what I'm trying to say. But I don't realize. And so it's like overshadowing into my day. So I'm like, what happened yesterday that made me so grumpy? Yesterday was great though. Yesterday was Six Flags. Anyway, so it's 12:30. I'm actually waiting. Okay, hashtag being an adult is boring and this is as exciting as my life gets. I'm actually waiting for my new coffee table to be delivered. I have been waiting for it for 3 months. This table has been on back order for 3 months. Now, ordinarily, I don't spend a lot of money on certain things. When it comes down to things like jeans, handbags, belts, certain shoes, there's certain things that I feel I'm willing to spend the money on. Furniture, when you have 2 boys that are 3 and 6 and 4 dogs that you treat like family and allow to live in every part of your home, furniture is not one of those things that you're gonna invest a lot of money in. AKA my bed was like $400, right? So I told you guys in a video, if I was like a cajillionaire, there'd be 2 things I would do. I would furnish my entire home with like restoration hardware, and I would have a driver because I hate driving. But this table, when I saw it, I was like, I need this table in my life. Now this table originally costs, I don't even remember, I think like $700. For a coffee table, oh, you could get like 7 tables at IKEA, right? For $700. But a few months ago, Pottery Barn was having a 30% off furniture sale. I don't remember what it was a few months ago. Like, what was it? President's Day or something like that. It was some sort of American holiday. I'm gonna have to look back because it's May. I don't remember. Anyway, it was President's Day because it was February. And so long story short, the furniture was on sale. I had my Pottery Barn rewards that were about to expire. I had like $150 from like Pottery Barn rewards from a desk that I bought my son. It's kind of like one of those grow with me desks. And so it was on sale. It had free delivery. I had my rewards, and you guys know I'm such a nut for sales and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, I got a good deal. But it was out of stock for months. Anyway, so it's getting delivered. All of that just to say that it's getting delivered in the next like 10 minutes. Super excited. Now, I am having sort of second thoughts about it because I'm one of those moms that lets their kids sit in front of the TV and eat snacks sometimes. And so I'm like, oh, is that a good idea? What if I just have like a little drop cloth nearby? Oh, my arm is hurting. I'm too old. What if I have like a little drop cloth nearby that anytime we want to sit in front of the TV and snack, I just put it on? Is that tacky? I don't care. It's my house. I can be tacky if I want. See? There it is. I'm cranky. Oh my God. I decided to throw on this tank because the delivery people are coming. So I was like, oh, I'm still in pajamas. I'm just going to throw on my awesome tank, which is a muscle tank with my old lady bra. And so now you could see it. So this is one of those tanks that you really want to wear another tank underneath or like a super cute bralette. The entire point of this tank was to wear a cute bralette. I was telling the guys at Latte, I'm like, look, I love racerback tanks and I love muscle tanks because it gives me an excuse to wear my cute bralettes. What is the point of having cute bralettes if people can't see them? And not like that, cochinas. So they're just super comfortable, right? They're super comfortable. There's no underwire. There's no lining. They're cute. They're lacy. They're whatever, flirty. They're flirty without being like super revealing. They're not like over here. They're over here. It's like a little peekaboo area, right? So today was not a good idea. You know what I was thinking too? When I was looking at this shirt, when we were designing it together, we wanted to do the and, like the double and, because it just seemed like my vernacular. You know, when I talk, I'm like this, and, Now, my first language is Spanish. So when I think, I still think in Spanish. I still process in Spanish. I still interpret for myself in Spanish. So my vernacular is a little interesting, right? It's not always proper. So we just thought it was cute, you know, to do the and. But I know this shirt is gonna bother some people because, I mean, grammar Nazis are a real thing, you guys. Grammar Nazis, they're not gonna like this tank, but I'm actually kind of a grammar Nazi too. You guys, if I'm ever like texting with a boy and they don't know the difference between like there, and there, we have a problem. Or when they say mines does that too. Mines, like Nordstrom's. This is me being cranky and I need to stop vlogging now. Are you guys ready to see the glory that is this table? It's a little speckly. I don't remember it being speckly. I remember it being marbly and like veiny. It's kind of growing on me. It's bigger than I remember too, which is kind of a good thing because when I'm up here playing with my kids, we always run out of room. You know what I mean? Like we run out of room when we're playing, like we have like these little Disney domino, whatever. Anytime we're doing any sort of activities, I don't know why I can't think right now. I just ran up the stairs, I'm out of breath, and I'm like, oh, I'm out of breath, so I can't speak, and that means I forget my English. Do you guys want to see it? Clearly, I'm very good at drawing out anything. Okay, so here's my table. Ta-da! This is my table. See how it's like speckly? Instead of like veiny? I don't know, but you know, with these things, it's unpredictable how they're gonna look. And the bottom is like a gray wash. It's actually bigger than I remember. I don't know how I could show you, but it's pretty long. I think it's maybe 3 feet in diameter. That's the other table we had. It's just a little table from IKEA. I think it was like 100, maybe 120 bucks. But it's really rickety, and anytime we would leave drinks and stuff on it, it's all bubbled up at the top. I didn't really care because, like I said, my boys are boys and they're kind of yucky and they ruin things. So I don't know about this. It didn't come with special care, so I'm gonna have to call Pottery Barn and be like, yo, how do I take care of this so that it doesn't get ruined? It's pretty, right? I wonder if the boys will fit underneath it with their little chairs. Let's see. So these are their little plastic chairs. I actually got these on clearance from Target. Oh yeah, it fits perfectly. And this table is so much bigger. I'm so excited, yay! 6:30. I've been awake since 5 because I'm a masochist. All right, you guys, we need to talk about this weekend's vlog because it's kind of whack-a-tack. So, I told you guys I was grumpy all day today. And I have my moments where either I'm sad, I'm depressed, or I'm angry, or cranky, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not functional. I can't do it because I'm usually in a really good mood. I'm always in a good mood. I'm always happy. I'm always positive. I'm always looking at the silver lining. And, you know, like I've told you guys before, I'm not a half empty, half full glass kind of girl. I'm just thankful I have a glass. That's always been my mentality. But on days like yesterday where I'm in a bad mood, I let myself feel that way. And I will just completely lose a day. But I let myself feel it, I honor it, and I sulk and I mope all day. I keep myself away from my loved ones because I'm just irritable, you know, and I don't want to subject people to my crankiness. So I pacify myself and I keep myself in my home. So I had my day to be grumpy and mopey. And I actually had a reason for it. You know, I just, whatever, you know. I get a lot of questions about how cool it is to be divorced now and how fun it must be, and you know, like I'm living my second life now. I'm getting a second chance at love and it must be so exciting, and all these dates that I have and stuff. And there's this general like laced theme or concept of the grass is greener on this side. You know, oh, now that I'm divorced and I get a second chance, the grass must be greener and it must be like the best adventure. I can't honestly tell you that it's better. Some days I feel like it's even worse, you know, because when you're married for a long time, at least you come to expect disappointment from people, or you come to expect, you know, the way they treat you. It's just coming from that one person. You're used to it, you know. But now when you get the second chance and you're getting to know all these strangers, and then you're continuously disappointed by them, by their behavior, or mistreated or offended, or, you know, it's just no fireworks, or it could be as basic as no chemistry. You know, it's kind of like a child reaching into a cookie jar, and every time you're like, yeah, go ahead, get a cookie. Go ahead, get a cookie. And every time they reach in, you smack their hand. Are they really gonna wanna get a cookie after like the third or fourth time? Probably not, right? And so every time it's like, well, maybe this time it's different. Smack, just kidding, no cookie, you know? So I think it's really important to remain like cognizant or aware that it's not like that. It's not something where I'm never gonna be a person that like glorifies divorce or glorifies a second chance of love after a failed marriage. No, you know, I believe in the sanctity of marriage, and when I got married, it was under the idea that it would be forever. But, you know, sadly, things don't work out that way. You need to play the cards that you were dealt. And these are the cards that I was dealt. And some days it's easy, some days it's hard. I will forever and always be surprised at the quality of men that are out there. You know, I'm very thankful that I don't have a child of an age that has to deal with this yet, because it's kind of surprising how, you know, how certain humans think it's acceptable to treat other humans. So anyway, yesterday for me was a day of like self-reflection. Obviously I allowed myself to sulk and groan and gripe and complain and just be bitter old me for a good 24 hours. And I woke up today and I was like, and this always happens, you know, I honor my feelings, but I wake up the next day and I'm like, I just wasted a day. What the fuck, man? Like, that's not me. No, I have all this work to do. But I wake up with, you know, a refilled perspective on what I've always believed in the innate good in others, and in people making the right choice for themselves at the time that they made the choice. I've never been one to hold anyone, to hold a grudge over anyone that made a mistake that impacted me. But at the end of the day, as like a singular human, I can make a choice for myself and feel at that moment in time that it's the right choice for me, and do it even though it ultimately becomes a mistake. And that's fine. I don't hold a grudge for someone, or I resent someone, or not like someone if they make a choice that affects me negatively. You know, I remain aware that at that moment in time, it was the right choice for them. However, as a person, we make choices in life and we have to live with the consequences, you know? So while I'm the one that was negatively impacted, and I'm not going to, you know, hate you for it, you have to live with yourself when I remove myself from the equation. Does that make sense? So, you know, oftentimes we make a decision in life that feels right at the moment, and we have to deal with the consequences. So, you know, we all make mistakes, and I hope that, you know, the additional mistakes that I continue to make in life, because nobody's perfect and I'm gonna keep making them, that I get a fair shot at, you know, fixing the mistake, or that it hopefully doesn't impact someone to a point where, you know, it affects them in an awful way. I doubt that, because, you know, I don't know. I feel like I try my best in treating others with respect and making choices that are gonna yield me better results. And if they're not, they're at least not gonna affect others. But regardless, enough of that pontification about life. So you guys want to hear something ridiculous? And this is kind of worrying me a little bit. Okay, so I live in Texas. I live in a safe neighborhood. You know, we have like security and stuff, and you know, I have a security system. I believe in the Second Amendment. Like, we don't even need to get into that. But I went to Six Flags with my girlfriends. I drove. We came home. I parked in the garage. I always close the garage. Right? I went out Friday night, which we don't need to talk about. That's probably why I was in a bad mood yesterday. But I didn't drive. I took a Lyft. I didn't do anything yesterday. I didn't take out the trash. I didn't go outside. I didn't drive. I didn't do anything. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go out to the garage. I didn't do anything. And then this morning, Sunday, did I say happy Sunday? I don't think I did. Happy Sunday. I go out to take the recycling and my garage is open, wide open. That means that Friday evening, Friday night, all of Saturday and Sunday morning, my garage was open. What the heck kind of neighbors do I have that didn't have the common decency to shoot me a text and be like, hey, your garage has been open all weekend. Are you okay? That looks like some crazy shit out of like Snapped, forensic files, some sort of like Discovery ID, home invasion type, right? Excuse my French. That was like 72 barks right there. But I'm like, whoa, bro, my garage was open the entire weekend and no one had the idea to shoot me a text. I have a lot of neighbors. Let's say, okay, it's summer vacation and they're out of town. Everyone? Really? Everyone? Memorial Day weekend isn't until next weekend. So I'm a little annoyed. What if I was like home invaded or murdered or whatever? What if I like never even made it into my home? You know, you hear those weird stories where someone pulls into the garage and someone's there waiting and then boom, they get kidnapped. Like, okay, clearly I didn't expense enough energy yesterday because it's all coming out in like a crazy barrage right now. Anyway, my garage is now closed, so there's that. Anyway, we have a crazy busy day today. It was 7:30 when I started talking to you guys. It's probably 8 o'clock by now, but today we have to film like 5 or 6 videos. I'll be in Orlando soon, so I'm gonna lose a weekend on producing content. I don't have videos for this week coming up. And also I have to do HelloFresh, which I should have done yesterday because I was hungry. I had to Uber Eats food. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm gonna be like cute and charming cooking for you guys and being all Mary Poppins status. You guys are lucky I protected you from Cranky Dani. Cranky Dani is so obnoxious, let me tell you. More than usual. But I am happy I got my coffee table yesterday. Anyway, so I just need to get ready right now. I'm gonna film a few videos. We do need to go to church and then we need to go to Target or a grocery store or whatever. I just said Target because I need AA batteries. Isn't that the worst? Like when you need batteries, you're like, oh, I have to go to Target. Because you know, you need to spend $15 on batteries and I'm gonna end up walking out spending $350 because Target tells me what I need. Can we talk about how tan I look for a second? Anyway, kind of a busy day. Work busy, not exciting busy. So this vlog is probably not gonna be very exciting, but I love you. Hey, you guys, don't mind the Justin Bieber hair. When I was talking to you, I realized that my church has mass at 8 o'clock. And I was like, I need to go now, get a really great start to my day, kind of check it off the list. I feel like whenever I plan to go to mass later in the day, I don't actually get to it. So I was like, I'm just gonna put some jeans on, a cute blouse, and I'm gonna head on over right now and get this taken care of, because this is kind of important to me. The problem is, the sky is black. So I'm so glad I have an umbrella in my car. But you know what? A little water isn't gonna keep me from Jesus. However, I probably shouldn't have worn a white shirt. Okay, you guys, it's 9:10. I just left church and I just got to Target. They're just down the street from each other. The reason I'm gonna look like a poodle the next time you see me is because the weather pretty angry right now. You guys. So I live in Dallas. We decided to forget about spring and just go straight from a really long winter to summer. And then all of a sudden they're like, nah, actually, let's try spring again. And that's kind of what we're doing right now. So it's like torrential downpour. The sky, you can't see through it. It is crazy. Do I really need AA batteries that bad? But I'm like, I'm already out. I already praised the Lord. Might as well, right? You know, the way I'm trying to justify my way out of this is like, I'm gonna just spend too much money on stuff I don't need. So I should just go home and forget the batteries. But it's Sunday. Have you guys ever been to Target on a Sunday? You need to get there when they open. Otherwise, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. All right, you guys, 11 o'clock. I just got home. I unloaded the car. I put away my groceries. My dogs are driving me crazy. What do you want? Tell me what you want. See what I'm saying? I just got home and they're like freaking out. Let me show you. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? What do you want, huh? You guys didn't show them your haircuts. They got haircuts on Wednesday. Look at this haircut. Look at this haircut. You hate it, don't you? Yes, you do. What about you? What's up, chubber knobbers? What's up, chubber knobbers? Why are you so chubby? Let me see those cinnamon rolls. Show me those cinnamon rolls. Show me those cinnamon rolls. Look at this one. Could you have lodged yourself any deeper? Hi, Mern. Hi, Mern. Shut up. You're there because you're mean. Stop it. What do you want? Show me your cinnamon rolls. Can we see those cinnamon rolls? Oh, look at those. Oh, those are nice. Look at all of those. Oh, I can't keep track. How many? How many? How many? How many? How many cinnamon rolls? How many? The question I get asked most often is probably about my watch band. It's linked in every single one of my vlogs. I think it's like $15 on Amazon. It matches the gold perfectly. It matches the pink perfectly. It matches the silver. They have every single color. And my watch is the smaller face. I just have really small wrists, so it looks like the big face, but it's actually the 38 millimeter. But yeah, it's a really cheap one, and it doesn't get tarnished or anything. It gets a little scratched if you're aggressive like I am, but otherwise, nope. Can we talk about this again? Hey, you guys, 2 o'clock. I just spent like 2 or 3 hours opening up Panda mail. Holy moly. It was basically all mail for my dogs. The best stuff ever, you guys. Shirts, mugs, books, love, burros, like pet burros. They're the cutest things ever. That thing that you hear, that's an animal that came out of a burrow. Brooke from North Carolina sent the dogs these toy burros, and these are these really cool like dog toy concepts where it makes your dog, like it stimulates them mentally to be able to like dig toys out of a burrow. So she sent like this one that looks like a big bamboo with 3 little pandas inside. Then there's a yellow triangle that looks like cheese with 3 little mice. And I don't know what the other one is. It looks like a nest, almost like a hairy brown nest, but it has little elephants inside. And so Mern found those in like 2 seconds, and they're all over the house now. I mean, all over. She is living her best life right now. So Brooke, I love you. We are going to get started with HelloFresh because I'm starving. It's 2 o'clock. You guys saw me go to Whataburger after church today, so it was around like 10 o'clock. It was after Target, 10 o'clock. But I am getting a little bit hungry right now, and if I wait any longer, I'll be starving, and instead of cooking, I will actually just eat crap. So we are gonna go into the kitchen and start doing our HelloFresh. This is gonna be the sponsored portion of this vlog, like I do about once a month. So let's go on over to the kitchen, which is actually just right behind this backdrop. In there, see? Ah. Where's the burrow? Where's the burrow? There's the mouse, but where's the cheese? Huh? Where's the cheese? And there's the panda. Where's the bamboo? Is that the cheese over there? Is that the cheese? Get the cheese. Get the cheese out of there. Can I have it? Grab it out. Grab it out. There you go. And there's another panda. Hey, but where's the bamboo burrow? There's another panda. Oh, here it is. Oh my God, Mern. Oh my, Mern, what are you doing? You can't have both. They're for your brothers and your sister too. You gotta share, silly girl. You gotta share, you fat girl. Can I have this panda? Can I have this panda? Give me the panda. Give me the panda. Ow! Was that okay? Are you okay? Did that hurt? Huh? Did that hurt? Sweet girl. You sweet girl. Who's my sweet girl? Yes, you are. Hi, Bobo. Hi, Bobo. Give him space. Hi, my lovey. Hi, my lovey. Sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, you want to say hi to Apricot? Say hi to your girlfriend Apricot. Huh? Did you want to say hi to your girlfriend Apricot in Australia? My daughter-in-law? My Maltese daughter-in-law? What about you, cinnamon rolls? Huh? What about you with all these cinnamon rolls back here? What you doing? What's in there? What's in there? What's in there? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? Okay, so I'm not gonna bore you with the usual why I subscribe to HelloFresh, because you guys remember. It's so convenient, it gets delivered to my door. You know, it's less than $10 a meal. It forces my kids to try new things that they normally wouldn't try, especially if I trick them. I'm like, oh, you guys wanna help me cook? And then since they made it, they're more inclined to wanna eat it, right? HelloFresh is cool because they provide you with these like step-by-step recipe cards, and you guys are familiar. I used to teach culinary arts, so I'm very familiar and comfortable in the kitchen, but it gives me sort of like a starting point. So if I don't want to follow the recipe to a T, I don't have to. It gives you sort of like some room to explore and to be creative, and if you want to cut things in a different shape, you can do that. It's a good like foundation to get started, especially if you're already familiar with your way around the kitchen. So this week I got 3 different meals, and I want to show them to you guys, but I'm currently holding my baby. Can I help you? What's going on? You're just falling asleep, huh? You're just falling asleep on mama? You want to show them what we got? Want to show them our meals? Yeah? Okay, so these are the 3 that I got this week. I got the pancetta white pizza, which is a vegetarian recipe, I believe, and this is a 20-minute meal. So if you guys look up at the top, a lot of times they have like a special category that it fits into. So these are some white pizzas that have pancetta. That's Mern playing with her toy again. This is the pineapple chipotle chicken leg. And anytime you have a protein that has the bone in, it's gonna take a lot longer to cook. So keep that in mind when you're doing your menu selection. And then we also got the balsamic rosemary strip steak with garlic, herb toast, and roasted apple salad. Ooh, that's nice. I wonder if you have to roast the apples yourself or if it's something that already comes. roasted. Let's see. Oh, you have to do it yourself. How cool is that? I think that's what we're gonna do. It's just me after all. So we'll do this recipe here together and see how that turns out. It seems pretty fast, efficient, not too much cleanup. I mean, whenever I do these HelloFresh meals, I can do start to finish, probably 30 minutes, and that's including cleaning time. If you plan your time wisely, or you're familiar with your kitchen, you're able to kind of do a little plan where you could sit down and eat and your kitchen's already clean. So if you guys are interested in checking out HelloFresh, I will leave a link in the description box below. It is hellofresh.com. And if you use the code CoffeeBreak30, you do get $30 off your first week of deliveries. Keep in mind that you're like, okay, well, it's Memorial Day weekend, or I'm gonna be out of town for summer. You're in complete control of your schedule. You could pause at any time, you can cancel at any time. You go in and you do your menu selections in advance. They have different meal plans as well. So if you have like a smaller family, a bigger family, if you have a vegetarian family, there are certain areas of control that you guys have. So I will leave more information in the description box below. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with our cooking. We're gonna go get the brown bag that is specifically for the steak meal. So whenever I get my HelloFresh, and don't judge the current state of my fridge, whenever I get my HelloFresh, I just put it up in the front because it's usually what I do for that week. This is the chicken, this is the steak, and then this will be the pizzas. So we're just gonna pull out the steak bag. And then I always put the protein or the meat in a tray like this in case there's any sort of leaking. You never know with this stuff, you guys. You don't want to do cross-contamination. So I put this in a pan that's leak-proof. And I get the family size. Obviously, I'm not going to eat this much steak by myself, so I'm just going to take out one of these. And if you want, you're also able to freeze these because they come properly labeled. There's dates and everything on them. So you never have to be worried about like freshness or any of that stuff. It's all clearly marked. Did you guys see the glory that is the salad? I love that HelloFresh understands my need to be extra, even with salad. Okay, you guys, so here we have the salad. This is the strip steak with the demi-glace shallot reduction. This is the garlic toast, although I think this is a little too extra because we already have croutons in the salad. So you could totally substitute the bread for the croutons or the croutons for the bread, you know, leave one out or the other. But because this is such a low carb dish, there is no other side dish besides the salad. I think it was kind of a compensation, right? So here is the carb for the meal as opposed to having like a rice or a potato or anything like that. So this is the arugula salad. I dressed it with just a very simple balsamic and avocado oil vinaigrette. And I added a squeeze of honey just to bring out the flavors of the arugula because it is a spicy lettuce. This is ricotta salata, which is just a firmed ricotta cheese that you can crumble, kind of like queso fresco. So I am looking so forward to diving into this. If you guys want the convenience of HelloFresh delivered to your door, I do have a promo code listed in the description box below. Also here on the screen, it is CoffeeBreak30 for $30 off your first week of deliveries if you haven't tried it. There will be more information listed in the description box below as well. But for now, this is my cue to feed my tummy. I love you guys. Hey you guys, it's 6:30. I just finished filming this Get Ready With Me. This is my no foundation makeup look. So this is what I do when I need to get ready in like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I just go in with concealer, some powder, and 1 or 2 eyeshadow colors. Super easy, you guys. Anyway, that video will probably be up soon, if it's not already, but it's really quick. Obviously the video is not going to be 15 minutes, but the actual look does take 15 to 20 minutes to accomplish. Anyway, I just finished filming that. I need to go upstairs and finish filming a video about this collab with As of Latte. How cute is that shirt? So I need to finish that video, and then probably just get more work done. I don't have anything fun to do today, so we'll just be home getting some work done. Dog spamming you guys on Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on there, you're missing a lot of really valuable, very valuable information. I mean, we're saving lives on there, you guys. So if you want to see my dogs, basically, or my dogs, you want to be following me on Instagram. Hey you guys, 10 o'clock. This vlog is over, y'all, okay? I've been sitting in front of this computer editing for a few hours. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. But tomorrow's a big day for us. Tomorrow is a big day for us. We are launching the As of Latte collab collection. By the time you guys see this, that video will already be live and you guys are able to get this cute little gear for you, for your life, for your heart, for whoever is a fan of Coffee Break stuff. Super excited about that. So I'm working on the thumbnail picture, or like the cover that you guys see when you click into the video. I just edited the video. I'm uploading it now, so I'll just need to do the description box of the video and then I can go to bed. I'm so tired. I wonder if this picture is clear enough though. So let me show you guys kind of what goes through the mind of a content creator. So when we create a thumbnail, the idea is to look like something you want to click on to watch. And this collaboration only has 3 shirts and a mug, but there's a couple of different shots here because I took 2 of the shirts and I customized them, or I cut them. And so I thought it would be cool to kind of give you an idea of what you could create with a basic t-shirt. So this is the basic t-shirt. This is the basic t-shirt. These are the 2 that I cut myself. So you could see I turned this one into a muscle tank, and then this one I turned it into an off the shoulder. This one comes like that. So this is a standard muscle tank. And this one is actually a woman's size. These are all unisex. And then here's the mug. I don't know why I included my picture here because I feel like it might confuse you guys a little bit, or like it's like too much Dani everywhere. As per usual. Just kidding. So that's going to be the thumbnail. And then if you guys see here, this is iMovie. And so this is how I edit my videos. So I don't use any fancy software. It's really just iMovie. And this is how, you know, I produce the product. And it's actually, if you guys can see up here, this little circle, It's uploading to YouTube currently as we speak. And then once it uploads is when I fill the actual description of the video out. Anyway, so that's a tiny behind the scenes. I owe you guys a few videos. I owe you a pet tag video, which I have one on my channel, I think, a really old one. The pet tag is basically where I talk to you guys about each one of my dogs and their story. So I'm really looking forward to filming that for you guys. I think in that video, I'll let you guys know their middle names. When I shared that with you guys and I was like, oh, Renata's Sophia's middle name, I thought you guys were gonna be like, you're ridiculous. So many of you were like, oh yeah, all of my animals, like all of my pets have middle names. And I was like, so it is a thing. This is kind of awesome. So I owe you that video. I also owe you a Mrs. video, which I'm looking forward to filming. I have a giant pile of Mrs. over there on the floor. Do you guys want a sneak peek? Let me show you. So these are the products that are Mrs. for me at the moment that I've gathered. I also have a little container of Mrs. makeup Mrs. somewhere else, but I don't want to show you those yet. So I'm going to talk about this stuff in a Mrs. video. And then I also owe you guys another cooking break with Dani. So I still haven't decided if I'm going to teach you guys how to do chicken piccata, chicken marsala, or mushroom risotto, or my secret hidden vegetable pasta sauce that's red and doesn't change colors, and the kids eat it and there's a lot of vegetables in it. I don't know which one of those I want to do. Obviously, all of those are recipes I want to share with you guys in time, but I don't know which one I want to do next. So look out for those videos out on the deck in the next few weeks. I mean, we have Orlando coming up, so it's going to be fun. I have a lot of ideas, but for now, this lady is exhausted. Tomorrow is Monday. It's gonna be a long week, let me tell you. But anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed spending this weekend with me. You guys, I started this weekend with so many social plans and I canceled them all. I was like, canceled on you, blocked your number, you're dead to me. No. We cleaned house, okay, you guys? We cleaned house. Sometimes it's okay. What's that meme or like saying that's going around right now that says sometimes you have to block and unfollow people in real life? Oh, it's a thing and it happens. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed coming along. Six Flags was so fun. Cooking for you guys was so fun. Having an entire Saturday of Grumpy Dani was not fun, but the silver lining is I got a new coffee table and I'm not grumpy anymore. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Anything you see in this vlog, anything that you saw, anything that you like will be listed and linked in the description box of this video. If you guys want to check out HelloFresh, don't forget to use code CoffeeBreak30 for $30 off. You want to say bye, don't you? Don't forget to use the code CoffeeBreak30 for $30 off your first week of deliveries. Non-affiliate code, y'all. But I think that's it. Do you see this? It's like she knows. She knows anytime there's an intro and an outro, this one knows. It's past their bedtime. My dogs go to bed around 7:30 or 8, just like my human children. But it's 10 o'clock right now, so she's kind of like, they're already like super drowsy. They're staying awake past their bedtime. Anyway, y'all know what to do. If you found this video useful, entertaining, and learned something, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys.